Cool, okay. So what we are doing here is 4 triangles per square. I like this align by Y. It should be noted that this view is upside down. It should be flipped, but I've brought that up to Buildbox support, and I guess it's complicated, so we'll see if they change it. And just copy and paste in. So I'm going to move this down here because I want the player to go like this. And let's take a look. So it does look like it's a little bit off. Like it's not directly above it. So that will bother me. This is when my OCD comes out. I mean, I don't have OCD, I do not, so it's not like, but I like everything to be aligned as much as possible. And honestly, my thought is that if these are just too big, or if the frame rate is too low, I can just make all the triangles smaller. That should work, right? Maybe. I actually don't know, but we'll see if I have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a live stream at least once a week, probably if I can every day this week, or at least 3 days this week, because yeah, I'm just making levels, and honestly, making levels is super fun, but it's also tedious. So doing a live stream, I think, is a really great way to get others' opinion on things to do for the game to like make it cooler. So I am open to suggestions. That being said, I am pretty stubborn, but let's see how it goes. Okay, yeah, look good. Oh. Okay. We're gonna save a new file. I always almost save a new file name because these file sizes are not that big, right? So it doesn't matter. And let's see, what is this level? Level 1 triangles. It's 2 o'clock now. Okay, frame rate right here is super important. So it stays at 30. I mean, there's a lot going on this screen right now. And I have it also set up so that if this touches the ground, they disappear. So 30 frames is not good. We want 60. Oh, what happened here? Is this just big empty space? That's weird. Oh, there it is. And there's things I can do, like maybe go into the pyramid and have it affect specific assets. No. Let's get rid of receive and cast shadow. That should help. Yeah, look at that. See, totally helped. I do like the shadows though, so we'll see. And then the idea is like, it's fun to knock these off. Like, who doesn't like knocking things off? Then if you go too fast, you'll hit the black ones and die. Where is it there? All right, we got some nature sounds. is getting really good at copy and paste. Look at that. Save it. Yo, what's up, Vlad? Why don't you change your grid size for X and ZY snap mode for faster workflow? Fascinating suggestion. Let's give that a shot. I honestly never messed with the grid size. I understand what you're saying. I just wasn't aware that that was a possibility. So let's give it a go. Okay, so this would be what I would like in terms of. Do you think this is good, Vlad, or should I do like even bigger? Because then it's each individual one. But then what are you talking about, like the snap? Is there like a automatic snap button or something? Like, that's what I'm curious on. Yeah, they should fall straight. I think, honestly, when I made it in Blender, it came out at an angle. And trust me, I'm aware of how the triangles do that, and I've spent at least 20 minutes today getting it to do that. They used to fall and bounce off, and they had a lot of bounce. So what you see now is better than what it was in the morning, but obviously, yes, will spend a lot more time, but the trick is not to get stuck on one. If I get stuck on one thing and spend like an hour on the triangles, then it's a lot for me. So if I spend 20 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow, 10 minutes every day, just trying to get the triangles to fall the way I like, then that would be dope. I think it's view and snap mode. Man, it's like you're teaching me new things, snap mode. But snap mode and then what? What? Hold on, I don't like that view because it's upside down. Interesting. That is something I never knew about. Snap mode. And I'm thinking these are snapped properly, but that is wow. Wow, I will be using that. And actually in hindsight, if I can get, oh, but it snaps it to the middle, or let's, yeah, let's try these. Do you use snap mode? Okay, so we want it to be here. So the snap mode looks like it definitely gets it in the middle. So if I change the grid size down one, I think that might be helpful. Wait, let's see what this does. Snap mode. Yeah, this is working properly. Oh, it snaps it to the middle. It's not really. I mean, if I made the triangle smaller, that could work. That's not what I'm going for. Let's take a look. Oh, bueno. I like it. I've never seen the snap mode before. I've heard of it. I just. Hmm. Yeah, let's try 3.5. I mean, the platform is definitely working correctly in terms of a snap cube or a snap mode. Yeah, it's not, it's like I need it to, two? Let's try two. Oh man, I use Pro. To me, the price point makes sense, and I've been using Buildbox for like 3 years. So, um, but just to be clear, I think the free version is amazing. I think you can do a lot with the free version, um, and I would only recommend getting the Pro after using the free version for like at least a little bit of time, because being able to making a game with the free version is totally possible. And the pro version is just nice because you can have extra worlds, which allow you to just do more. But you can do a lot with just one world. And I think, honestly, Buildbox takes a long time, or a little bit of time, or time, takes time to learn and get better at. So, you know, why not use the free version while leveling up your abilities with Buildbox. But, but if you got like full-time job and price point wise, I used to have a developer or work with a developer, and that was just, 1 month working with a developer would be enough for 1 year subscription with Buildbox. So to me, the Pro makes sense, but I think starting out with the free is a really good way to go to just understand Buildbox. But what's up, Digital Manor? Yeah, Vlad, let me know what you think I should do when it comes to, and if Vlad can. Yeah, I like the snap. I didn't know about that. I mean, honestly, I don't even know. I just learned about these, and these are not perfect, honestly. Tooltips, what's that? Oh, that's this. Okay, I don't want to spend all day on this. I want to make levels. Frame rate, frame rate is just too low. Oh, 40 is not bad. I like that. I like how they just fly off. You can see that they have a little slow motion. It could also be because I'm streaming and whoa, this is a mess over here. That's not good. Let's see if I can't fix that. Yeah, man, that sounds like a great idea. Let me. All right, we got a treat for you guys. Vlad is gonna help me out. Him and his brother are some of the best. I would say one of the best publishers in terms of Buildbox games, because there's not a lot of Buildbox 3 publishers out there who publish consistently with Buildbox. Okay, let's see how we do this. Oh, yo. Yeah, because if I could get this snap grid thing to work, then I can have all my levels just be symmetrical. And I'm not gonna lie. Usually I just like eyeball it. I just like, that's good enough, which to be fair, I think is good enough. But if you can have it perfectly set up, then why, that would be amazing. I see a phone call button. All right, so Vlad is gonna help me. That's dope. And what do we got? We got some peeps watching. Got some cherries. Where's everybody watching from today? I am currently in Kentucky. Kentucky's a boring, it's a nice place. There's just nothing to do. Yeah, yeah, for sure downtown, but like how much? Because I've played with that settings. Um, Change it to 4, 3.5, 2, and then then it makes me wonder maybe if I change it to 1. And the snap view is based on the grid. Does that sound right? Where's the start there? Maybe I change it to 0.5. This is cool. I honestly always like to learn something new. So the fact that one, I didn't even know this, and I've been, I've been using Buildbox 3 for a year now. So uh, if that doesn't go to show you you can learn something new every day, then I don't know what does. Maybe 0.1. See, you see how it's like not like I wanted in when it's there. So might as well work on this one. And actually now knowing that there's a grid, let's go ahead and change this. What was it, 4? I think was working pretty well. Um, yeah, that's great because I was just eyeballing these, and now I know that I can just set them up on the grid format. And so this is just to go to the finish line. Again, I'm going to put obstacles in the way. And the idea is to have the first 5 levels be like super easy, and then have it set up to go to more difficult levels. That is my current plan. Oh yeah, no, maybe not this one. Okay, so it looks like the snapping gets a little weird when you go at different angles because it doesn't take that into effect. Control Z for the win. What if I make these smaller? It's all about the angle. Boom, got every triangle. And 0.75. I save it because I don't know the last time I saved it. Oops, wrong one. I don't know what happens to my voice. I don't like talk that much, so. Yeah, I don't see, you see how, I just don't like that. But again, I spent 20 minutes on that, so I don't want to spend more. But it's fun. You just hit these like so fun. Yo, yo. Nice to talk to you, Vlad. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a bee. I can. It. So, is there a visual representation in the terms of the grid when I change it from size, let's say 2 to 4? And then is that in, because it doesn't, because I don't see it. Hmm. Because in the new scene that I have placed a platform cube that is X2 and Z2. But when I change the grid size from 2 to 4, it the visual representation looks the same. So I'm not, yeah, yeah. Wait, should I make a new world or a new, yeah, yeah. So I have a new scene. Yep. Ah, oh, okay. Okay. And I see what was happening before. What was happening before is when you change the grid size in the world from the mind map, it doesn't necessarily update. But when you change the world, sorry, I'm just verbalizing this because I find it helpful. But when you change the grid size in the world, then you can see the visual difference. Okay, so the trick is to change the grid size depending on the object that I'm working on. Okay, um, sorry, could you say that again in terms of the math? I just want to, maybe I should write it down too. So you're saying, so in the case of the triangles, which I now have set up, thanks to your help, is that, shit, hold on, sorry, I got like a big ass bug and I don't like, okay, so if I have 4 objects and I want them to be right next to each other, that's one by one by one by, or one by one. So, so you said, okay, okay. So But this is awesome steps of changing grid size. I should make a tutorial about this. And you use this all the time when making your levels. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that makes perfect sense in terms of the triangles are set to, let's in this case, 180Z rotation, and that is because I made this object in Blender, and when I exported it, it was at a different rotation in the object itself. Yeah, here I have, you can see I have the rotation set to 180, 180, 180. So it needs to be 0, 0, 0. Oh wait, you're saying? No. But this object was not from the asset library. So I guess I'm not sure where in the asset library you're referencing. Wait, so to the left over here? So in, yeah, yeah, right here. And I have the rotation set to, oh, the rotation factor. Not the, okay, I was looking at just the straight rotation and not the rotation factor. And what about the position factor? So there's the rotation. So I am changing the rotation factor to 0. What does the position factor? So okay, okay. So if I the okay, so the position factor and the rotation factor affect the physics of the object in the world. So this allows it to move within x of 1, y of 1, or z of 1. Is that always, or is that just like initially? Okay, so the factors are from 0 to 1. This, I mean, this is huge. Like, yeah, to the max, 1 means like the maximum. Yes, it's double. So that's actually really cool. Okay, so I think it's a bummer because I think I'm the only one that can hear you. What kind of, that's the biggest bug? I think it's unfortunate because I don't think anyone can hear you, but I can hear you, so that's super helpful. Um, so the position factor, if it's set to 1, that means if my character hits them at a speed, hits the object at a speed of 2, it will take that speed of 2 and move. But if I change the position factor to, let's say, 2, it'll take the 2x times the speed that it collides with. So let me try that because because I think that could look really cool. Oh, wow. Do you see that? And it bounces. Oh, but it's almost like a, okay, it kind of reminds me of like the bounce. So it should be like 1.1, other physics properties. Any any ideas on how to increase the frame rate speed? When it's close by. Hmm. Okay, so that might require what? Yeah, no, it's great. I understand everything you're saying, and I guess my goal was to, yeah, yeah. All right, let me save this. Yeah, I've definitely done that before. I agree. It 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 just it makes sense that creating a different world for, let's say, level one, and having multiple scenes, and then when the scenes saving, helping the frames per second. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, no, yeah, no, I do that. What was that? You usually what? Make a start scene. Do you keep the start and end like at the default, or do you have that like at zero, like zero? Yeah. Really? Okay, okay. I do it opposite. Okay, yeah. Okay, so hold on, let me do that right now. So you're saying should have the end on the start scene at zero so that it matches up whenever it goes to the scene. But then at the same time, all the scenes, the start should begin at zero. Okay. Yep. So just looking at my start scene, so, yeah, but so Vlad, I guess I was expecting, so I did what you recommended because I had it set up opposite in my start and end scene. I had the start scene at zero and then the end at like -4. So I switched it. So now on my start scene, I have the start at -5 and the end at 0. But I feel like that's not right because, um, yeah, I feel like the start's supposed to be negative. No? Start. So like here, if you look, um, when I start level 1, you can see I have the character and the platform, but it's located in the scene, in the beginning of the first scene. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you go positive. Yeah, well, I right, right. Yeah, I think I just used whatever Buildbox's default is like the negative direction outwards. Oh, and if you okay. Yes, please. Wait, wait, say that again. You can have so here on my second scene, I have some platforms at an angle. Um, but I noticed that when you change the angle of an object, the snap to grid doesn't follow the, well, I mean, I guess this is such a good one, so it works. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, this makes me wonder if I should take this first level and just make it into its own world so that I can have multiple triangles. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's huge. I was not aware of the grid system. Not yet. Give me time. I'll make a video. I'll make a video. Yeah, this is awesome. This is, I mean, just in terms of designing a level and having things line up, because I would always guesstimate, and I think guesstimation is fine. But if you know that it's good, then you know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, and hmm yeah, 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 yeah. I have a whole video on that. Yeah, cool. All right. Let me go. Well, let me do those separately. Let me get all the platforms. Well, I just did it. I just selected all the platforms. Actually, I should also, like you said, select them all and then move them So I moved it on the y-axis, and then I moved it on the z-axis. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, I mean that's why I save it all the time, because it can. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I haven't noticed anything peculiar. Sometimes right now I'm just on my computer because I want to be outside, but I have a second screen and I haven't noticed excessive crashing, but at the same time I haven't like it does crash. So, but I haven't noticed if it was like excessive. So I'll be sure to keep a lookout. Um, but yeah. So you also do the coding. I mean, you make games with your brother, or is that? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, Vlad. Yeah, it's same thing. I'm in the same boat. Sweet. Yeah, man. I'm gonna. Well, here's the thing. Unity is, and people always, and I think it's a fair comparison, but Unity is literally 10 years older, right? Like it's a decade older. Yeah, yeah. And I think in time, like there's there's going to be a lot of opportunity. I just like Buildbox because it's visual. You know, you can see what you're doing, and yeah. So I think in time they've definitely gotten better, but I think they definitely had a lot of improvements. Um, you know, to a lot of room for improvement. Cool. No, man. I think honestly, right now I was just trying to make levels. I was just gonna go make levels, and I think this snap grid system is gonna do a lot in terms to help me make levels. So that would be, um, yeah, that'd be huge. I mean, I think making levels is fun and boring at the same time. So that's, yeah, and you make your levels in each world, right? Like you create a separate world. Okay, only one world. Cool, cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. I was always curious on how other people make levels and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I Yeah, personally, I like the start to just go into the world so that you can just play. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you can code, then you're good to go in that aspect. You can just code it into whatever world or scene. But yeah, I mean, I wish I knew how to code. I have a brother who can code, but he's difficult to work with. Like anytime I try to work with my brother, we just yell at each other. Yeah, no, no, hey, yeah, yeah, just takes time. Cool. Hey, Vlad, thank you so much. I am going, like, this grid system will help me a lot just in the future. I can't believe I didn't use it, and I will probably make a video on how to use the grid system because it's super useful. All right, have a good one. Yeah, yeah, no, it's it's huge. All right, man. Yeah, yeah, we'll do. All right, take care. Peace. All right, thank you, Vlad. Got the grid system down. Vlad says he creates pretty much everything in one world, which I think is amazing. And let's just get to making levels. Have these triangles. And another big thing is here what Vlad was telling me in terms of the rotation factor. This should be set to 0, set to 1, 1, which was why it was moving around funny. Here, I can show you again what happens. Oh wait, that's the wrong level. Let's go here. So you can see that the triangles will bounce. And you know, actually, I could probably do point 1 just so that it gets like a little bit of movement. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, cool. I think that was good. And then this is just set up so you can knock them over. Cool. Uh, cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. And this is why I love copy and paste. Do that. Now I want to save a new file. I do not know the last time I saved. Cool. I felt like I had someone. Well, I mean, I guess I did have someone call in and help me on a live stream. I've never. It's like I do these live streams so that I can help, but then somebody ends up helping me. That's like the coolest thing ever. Oop, looks like I got an extra platform there. Yeah, look at that. It's the grid, and up here, the whole world. I never even knew this was up here. I'll never admit to it again, though. So I'm not sure because I kind of want to have these little triangles everywhere. But if I have the triangles everywhere, it'll take up a lot of processing power. And am I okay with that? Should I just do that now and change it later? See how that looks. I do like that. All right, now I'm just selecting these and doing that. It's nice because it just all snaps into place. And I'm thinking I'll put like hidden stuff over there. Oh, that. Save. How do I get that? Do something like that. That. Look at that frame rate. So still have to do something about that, but until I feel like I need to do more with the finishing level. It's not that great. Oh, you know what? Let's snap everything to grids. What was that on 4x4x4? Two by two by two. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let me go ahead and select all of these. These look good, look good. You know what, let me time this. I want it to be at least 30 seconds before I get to the finish. Definitely taking my time. Cool. So it was like 40 seconds. I think that's good. All right. BRB. If I add a wake up spawner to this and a set physics. What happens if I do static? Whoa. Keeps moving. Did that? I don't really think that helps with the physics though. The idea is to help with the physics. To help with the frame rate. Whoa, 300. I'm telling you, that is so cool. It's like a little weird movie now. All right, let's not do that. Doing this for an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a 30-minute break. Maybe a nap. Damn, it's 3 o'clock. I'll be back. Next time I'm gonna try to do a, maybe I'll be inside. It's so nice out. I felt like I didn't get a lot done. But I think I always feel like I don't get a lot done. Here's Kentucky. You could I don't even know what that is. The great outdoors. All right. I'm gonna try to make some more levels later today, so we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I can get used to this live stream stuff. So.